Welcome to Lorraine Monroe Beauty. So today I'm going to show you how to do ethnic hair with Indian hemp treatment here on my baby girl. So first step, I'm going to apply some of the Indian hemp to the edges of her hair. And as I'm doing this, this is basically just conditioning the front of her hair. It's very important, especially if you have ethnic hair, to have your edges conditioned. And this is a great product for that. It's also known as grease, but a lot of people put a lot of grease in your hair and you're not supposed to, because then it'll make your skin and your scalp oily and clogged, and then it will stop the process. So this is going to make the process grow. So what I'm doing is I'm going to massage this oil, starting from the bottom, massage it into her hair, through the scalp, from the sides. You're going to take and massage your fingers through, massage it in. Now raise your head back. Take it from here, massage it in, all the way, and work it to the middle of her scalp. Make sure that the oil is within her scalp only. And then you'll work your way to the ends. Take a comb, at least comb back a little bit of the hair. And there's a great detangle product if the hair that you're working with is tangled up. I have another tutorial for that. Okay, you have to put your head back, honey. Okay. We're going to take a wide comb like this. We're going to part the hair in sections. And basically with this braid style, we're going to part it in sections. It depends on what style that you want to do, but I'm doing a style that requires her hair to be parted in the middle. And you'll comb through with a wide tooth comb. Wide tooth combs are always better to use on ethnic hair because it doesn't tear your hair. It keeps your hair intact. With smaller combs on ethnic hair, it can pull your hair out or damage it or split your hair up. So what you would do is you would comb from the top, kind of like in this type of motion, especially to get the tangles out. Root, kind of comb it down to the end. From the root, then comb it down to the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half of her hair, I'm going to place it inside of a ponytail. Then I'm going to take the other half. I'm going to part it again, but I'm going to part it going horizontally. And that part's going to end right near the back of her ear. And if you don't have another ponytail holder, you can always twist the leftover for a minute, or either braid it. I choose to braid it. And then I'm going to part a little piece because I'm going to do braids going back. So what I'm going to do here is make sure that the part is straight. I'm using the wide tooth comb, not a small tooth, because once again, I'm going to remind you that for ethnic hair, small tooth combs are not good to use because they will tear out your hair, especially. It's always good to braid hair when it's wet because that way you'll know that the hairstyle will be nice and slick and smooth. If you do it dry, you could either split up your hair while you're braiding it. That's just one of the other. I'm going to take this section and I'm going to split it in three pieces. And then I'm going to take the 3 pieces and I'm going to cross them inward. Then grabbing pieces of hair from the side and from below and connecting them with the pieces that I'm crossing. I'm braiding overhand here. So I'm taking the pieces I'm braiding, I'm twisting them, crossing them inward, creating a cornrow. Taking the pieces, crossing them, grabbing the middle piece in and crossing it with the 2 other pieces from the outside in. And I'm going to do this process throughout the sections of her hair, braiding back, parting, and doing the same technique. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Indian scalp treatment that we already applied at the beginning to the edges of her hair and in the back. I'm going to place them within the part of her scalp that I parted, in between the braids that I'm doing, and then work my fingers into the hair, making sure that it's inside of the hair and the part as well. I'm going to place them on the part. All the way from her ear to the center of her crown. Then I'm going to part her hair again into another section, making sure the part is even and the same amount of hair as the braid that we just created. Then I'm going to go ahead and take the Indian hemp and I'm going to place it within the part. I'm going to braid this hair that's left out so that it will not get tangled and connected into this braid that we're about to create. So I'm going to take this oil that is within the scalp here that I just placed, rub it through her hair all the way to her ends. So as I'm rubbing the oil from her scalp into her hair now, from the scalp to the ends, then I'm going to go ahead and do the same process here. I'm going to grab a piece of the front of her hair right here. I'm going to part it in 3 pieces, cross them, cross 2 pieces inward, pulling the 3rd piece in the middle around each piece, grabbing hair from the bottom to the top, I'm braiding underhand once again, so I'm crossing the pieces of hair under, So now we have the back that we're going to do here. We're going to do the same process here in the back. Yo, thanks for checking into Lorraine Monroe Beauty. Subscribe.